Hollywood in the hood. Is this what it's really all about?
That's right.
It's all about
This is
blood.
it?
That's right. We got
man,
Big
this is
Bird.
exciting. Whoa.
Ah,
Hey, these licenses.
You feel the magic?
Too,
the
you know?
executive producer of the Playa
Do you feel the
T
magic?
Show.
No, I feel a lot of things, Hollywood. I tell you, man, I just want to bring some real out here to the world. First of all,
What you want to talk about, bro?
well, first of all, Playa T, Hollywood,
Yeah.
the movers and shakers, I just want to say thanks for making us who we are. I'm talking about the world. I'm not talking
Right.
about the neighborhood. Of
Right.
course, I love the neighborhood, but
Right.
we're talking about the world now. Thank the world for making us who we are.
Indeed.
Right.
And we're doing big things, I want to thank our Twitter followers.
That's right.
I want to thank the Facebook followers.
Yep.
Or members or friends or whatever you call it. What do you call that, player?
Friends.
Friends.
Oh, you call it friends?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Facebook.
Is that what it is, Brooks?
How many of us have them?
Oh, man, yeah, no
have-
doubt about it. The main thing, the reason that I wanted to be on here so bad on your platform today, Player T, is because while not just to thank the people out there in the world, but to let the world know that there are millionaires out here every day that's making only $5 for jobs they charge in America $5,000. I just got some things done about 3 or 4 days that would have cost me maybe about $5,000 in the States.
Right.
And it only cost me $5 outside of the States. Only $5, y'all. So this is information that we need to get out there. And of course, when you have to ship it and you have to pay for, other mechanical thing, it goes up. So don't think that you're just gonna just pay $5 for $5,000, dollar worth of work and to get it to America. It costs a little bit more to get it to America. But
Is that the route to go, to do research and get on the web and search out things that can benefit you at a least cost overseas?
no doubt about it. I think that they call it outsource, like
Right.
Ford Motor and Burger King's, McDonald's, they use outsource now. And pretty soon, Hollywood, there isn't going to be any jobs in America because, there's going to be people that's doing things much cheaper.
Right.
And so what happened is that, who is they going to work for? No one is going to have money, so what is going to sell in America? If you don't have no money to buy it,
Right.
so...
Are you saying that you see the United States becoming less of a manufacturer and more of a service?
They left manufacturing 10 years ago. They're into service now. And what's happening is that service is is in the process of moving out because robots and computers.
Right.
Of course, you need other people to run, to program the robots
Right.
and to program the computers.
Right.
But once you get all of that done, then you wouldn't need anyone else to serve because it's all technology.
Right.
So you got robots doing everything that people was once doing in America because the people in America cannot work as cheap as robots, but they're going to start doing something.
So how can we survive that environment?
The way that you can survive it is that you have to go back to your natural form, your natural being, the way that you was created to be. Because everything that's created out here now in this society, in this world, or in the United States, is based on making money.
So let me ask you guys a question. Is that the thing we have to do now, create opportunities for ourselves
Indeed.
in this environment?
You have to have a place where people, everyday people, I call it. You have to have a place where everyday people, can go and let the world see what they're doing.
Well, let me ask
Yeah,
you a question,
absolutely.
Mr. Brooks. What about the people that's on the web that don't care nothing about promotion, don't care nothing about receiving a royalty or selling a product or merchandise, and they're on there to socialize? Speak to that. Do you be on the web socializing?
I web surf quite often. The web is quite addictive. I'm again to say that you can't. It opens you up. It's a mind opener. Once you get on there, you might just say, okay, I would like to check my email. But in the process, you might see something that's very interesting, something that might affect your current situation at the time.
Right.
So you jump on it. The internet is big.
Let me tell you what computer did for me, Player T. Computer took me into an area whereas I was sitting downstairs in my office, and within 15 minutes, I made $20-some thousand in 15 minutes.
Okay.
Right over the internet, y'all. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And you know what? I mean, I used to sit in the window in my office and just go surf the web, and people said or were thinking that I was really stealing from them.
Right.
Because they was afraid of the computer. Computer is compared to the horse and the buggy in the car. Right. You know, ones that was in the time of the horse and buggy,
scared of a car.
Right, scared of a car. They was afraid of a car.
Okay.
You know, so now the ones in the times of the car is afraid of the internet. I want to talk about Daddy for a minute. You know, Puffy.
Diddy, man.
His name is Diddy. Puff Daddy came down and swooped the Cleveland artists. Finally, we are starting to see the fruits of our labor happening here in Cleveland.
Shout out to MGK, man.
MGK has been signed to Bad Boy Records.
Right.
Now, hold on. Now we got some dissenting voices to that.
Diddy tried to make the world feel like MGK was all that we had.
Indeed.
His words, a breath of fresh air.
To who?
That's what he said MGK
To who?
was.
Yeah, no doubt about it, you know. And we need music with feelings. We are a nation of people that desire feelings.
Right.
You know, we need someone to give us a feeling.
Right.
You know, music gives you a feeling. Back in the, from my understanding, back in the early days, people would move and groove and do all these things with feelings. You know, just hitting a little drum, and the movement would cause it to rain.
The vibration.
Yeah, that's what they call it, vibration. It would cause it to rain. It would cause it to storm. It would cause the wind to blow stronger and so on. You know, so it's still possible. But there isn't anyone putting out music that gives you a feeling. They're putting out music that makes you move without a feeling.
I mean, as far as like whoever they putting on, but I know that I got some underground artists here that they put on because I mean that we push every day, like Corey Kane, because that music
Corey
give
Kane
me a
is
feeling. Playa T give me a feeling, you know what I'm saying? People like Take Tags, he give me a certain type of feeling, but he don't give me that soul that I want. But he's a great artist, you know what I'm saying? It's certain artists, but I haven't listened to MGK, you know what I'm saying? And for Diddy to come here and do that while he was here, and there's so many people that have been putting in hard work, and this guy, you know, not to take nothing away from MGK, right, but it's a lot of great artists here that got way more soul.
Are you alluding to the fact that it was by design that Puffy came and got MGK versus a Corey Kane or anybody else in this community?
No doubt about it. It was designed to show the world, to show the country, to show the people of the states of the United States that, you know, if you're light or if you're you know, it's something about that he was trying to indicate to us. And I think what it was that, you know, that to the Clevelanders is that, yeah, you guys ain't got what you guys ain't got what it takes to become a superstar. But thanks to the Playa T, that's me, show.com.
Indeed, Hollywood
because he allowed people like myself.
Like myself.
I call it, no doubt about it. I call it everyday people.
Yes.
You understand? I mean, people, hey, I can feel this too.
Arrested development.
Because my mama died as an everyday person. And let me tell you something. She did all that she could do to get all that glory that the people in power was telling her that she was going to receive. Right. I have yet to see the glory come outside of her effort. Wow. Now that she has passed on, there is no more glory that she was telling us that we should live for. It was all her that was the glory. Now that's real talk.